and seas and the gales they may blow. Way, hey, roll and go. The Hellborn she's rolling and steady she goes. Mind him or you'll sink below. Heave along, bullies, ye Hellborn crew. We'll see the next port as we always do. Our weather-eyed captain can never fail. The sun's in the skies and the wind's in our sails. We're crashing our breakers, a crew full of debts. Way, hey, roll and go. The old man's a-driving us past our regrets. Mind him or you'll sink below. Heave along, bullies, ye Hellborn crew. We'll see the next port as we always do. Our weather-eyed captain can never fail. The sun's in the skies and the wind's in our sails. Favor repaid and a good turn done. Way, hey, roll and go. The skipper is set on the homeward run. Mind him or you'll sink below. Heave along, bullies, ye Hellborn crew. We'll see the next port as we always do. Our weather-eyed captain can never fail, as the sun's in the skies and the wind's in our sails. Dark clouds arise and there's rough seas ahead. Way, hey, roll and go. Who's got redemption and who is left dead? Mind him or you'll sink below. Heave along, bullies, ye Hellborn crew. We'll see the next port as we always do. Our weather-eyed captain can never fail, as the sun's in the skies and the wind's in our sails. Rain and the waves putting wet to the decks. Way, hey, roll and go. We'll all keep on sailing or all to the depths. Mind him or you'll sink below. Heave along, bullies, ye Hellborn crew. We'll see the next port as we always do. Our weather-eyed captain can never fail, as the sun's in the skies and the wind's in our sails. The sea is a devil, the sea is a god. Way, hey, roll and go. Our master's found bearing where angels have trod. Mind him or you'll sink below. Heave along, bullies, ye Hellborn crew. We'll see the next port as we always do. Our weather-eyed captain can never fail, as the sun's in the skies and the wind's in our sails. Light of the morning shines, captain is true. Way, hey, roll and go. He's driven the Hellborn safely through. Mind him or you'll sink below. Heave along, bullies, ye Hellborn crew. We'll see the next port as we always do. Our weather-eyed captain can never fail, as the sun's in the skies and the wind's in our sail.
Just one though.
Just the one guy?
Just one guy.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
That's
think
honestly
you're
more
gonna
than enough.
Yeah.
the one guy?
It's about all I have.
No, this team, we need at least twice the amount of guys.
So
You heard him, folks. Twice the amount of guys, and you can make that happen with Streamloots cards.
but you don't have
Bring on the challenge.
No, they
Captain
really
Bailey
do need to make
says.
this happen. Like, I wanna die today.
All right. Hello. Nick. You look up ahead and see Bailey jump with excitement in front of a door. You're not quite sure exactly how you ended up this far into another adventure. Certainty washes over you. As you recall, you definitely told Bailey this was probably a bad idea. Oh, but it'll be such fun, they exclaimed, washing away any concern of trouble or danger. I've got my big strong team, and you've got my wily survival skills. How many times has this happened? You're not quite sure. Enough that you've lost count, their charm seemingly never ending. Alright, you think, well enough, and square your shoulders, ready to knock in a door. You launch yourself forward, and just before impact, you hear, "Oh no, wait, wait!" and see a shimmer as the cheap wooden door shifts into an ornately carved purple heart wood. you hear a pop from your shoulder as Bailey runs up. I'm so sorry, buddy. And the door opens ahead of you. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Fate of the Ocean. We last left our party with Captain Bailey opening the box and setting off an alarm. So if everybody could go ahead and roll initiative.
There we go.
No.
Right.
Oh man, you're asking.
Oh,
What?
oh,
Come on.
mean.
This is cruel GMing, actually. It's roll initiative at the start of the game. Me.
Initiative roll.
First,
Alright.
first roll.
Wow, that was crap.
It's okay. Ooh, I have a massive mod.
Your barbarian rolled a natural 1, so
Nice.
Oh,
Hey.
hell yeah.
off
Alright.
to a great start.
Got an 18 from me.
Okay.
Nick is going strong.
Z,
Really?
what is your initiative?
It's 12. I'm rolling real dice because I have a thing.
Okay.
I'm
So,
aware of the table.
Nick is going strong, and she is up first. You hear the sound of these doors being thrown open as some creature stands behind them.
Well, I'm not gonna shoot till I see it, but my gun is certainly pointed at it.
Okay. So it is 2 actions to ready an action, and then you have your remaining action to do as you please. If you would like to move to a more advantageous position,
Yeah, where is the doorway that's opening?
the doorway is just down the hall to the right.
Oh, I see. Yes, I will move as well. How far can I get, would you say?
You can go 25 feet. Oh no, I lied. You can go 35 feet. You are actually exceptionally fast for a Pathfinder character.
So I'm gonna get like right about there. All right. And gun readied.
All right. Gun at the ready. And that brings us to Captain Bailey.
Immediately, there's just oh fuck, and then as soon as like the door opens and there's like oh shit we've been rumbled, and Bailey is immediately gonna hand in pocket grabs like it looks like a bunch of sand. As they pull it out, this like weird powder goes everywhere and they throw it on the ground, and I'm gonna cast the spell Flashy Disappearance. As a puff of colorful smoke, literally just like smoke bomb, like explodes in front of them. So I become temporarily invisible,
Okay.
and I'm undetected to all creatures unless they can see, and I can stride, which is my movement, correct? Yep. So that's 25. I can move like up to 25 foot anywhere, and then if I have cover, greater cover, or full concealment, I can attempt a stealth check to hide. Whereabouts is a place where I can like duck under, like, or just duck into, really?
So if you want full cover, you can hide underneath one of the 3 tables, or if you go back around this corner, you'll have full cover.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's hide behind this corner. Whoosh. Runs behind the corner, pulls the gun, and then like back against the wall with this flintlock pistol in hand. I now need to make a stealth check to see if I'm like fully hidden.
Okay.
That's the thing you want me to do. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I gain +2 to this stealth check. The roll there. Oh, that's very good. That's 19 +2, so that's 21 plus my stealth which is 9, so that's a 30 on my stealth as I dive behind this thing. I'm fully. I count as undetected.
Ooh.
So no one knows. I mean, technically, no one knows where I am because I was invisible for a minute. Like as the smoke disappears, Bailey is just not where they threw the pellet down. And runs and is hiding. I am gonna. Can I spend the 2 other actions because that only cost me 1 action to do? Could I spend my other 2 holding to like poke around and then fire?
Yeah,
my
you
pistol?
can use your remaining 2 to ready an action to fire. What is your condition?
The condition is if it's like hostility is determined. It's like
Okay.
other people are fighting. Like if any member of the crew goes for an attack on whoever is stepping out of this. Actually, I'm going to switch that condition. If the person stepping out of this door attacks any member of the crew,
okay.
Bailey is going to
There we go.
turn and shoot at them. Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, it is the creature's turn. As it stomps out of the room, you see a 7-foot-tall robotic humanoid wielding a halberd in one arm, their other arm missing. As they stand in front of you, Nick, they lean down and slam their shoulder into the table, rattling the arm that you found last session. However, they aren't able to successfully connect it, and in frustration, swing out at you with their glaive, which does trigger both of your held actions, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Let's get him.
Let's go. All right, I am
Sick.
just
All right.
gonna shoot. Let's see.
Now, does me having the undetected trait or condition change this roll at all? Do anything to it?
Let me double check. I believe it does add. So the creature is considered flat-footed to you, so
that's
its AC is -2.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's a 20 to hit on natural.
It's a 27.
Oh God.
Okay.
So
So,
diggity.
Captain Bailey, you lean around the corner with your pepper box and let off a shot and just hear a ping as it bounces off this creature's chest before Nick, at point blank range, fires a shot into its stomach. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice. Dang it.
Yes. I would love to roll you some
It's got
damage.
more than 20 AC.
Oh God, you're right about that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
You sure are.
I was laughing. I was
Um,
like, bruh, I'm level 4. I got +10 to hit. Let's get this. And nope.
Ooh,
Not one game we were
okay,
playing.
that is 6 damage.
Okay.
Nice. Kill him.
So 6 points of damage to this animated robotic creature as it's going to take a swing at you, Nick. As an important note, in Pathfinder 2e, succeeding by 10 or more, or failing by 10 or more, counts as a critical hit or critical failure.
Ooh,
Just an important note.
that is an important one.
Okay. Oh, because it's
Learning
gonna
something
try it.
new.
Ooh!
Lol, loser.
Yeah!
Wow,
What's that
this
crit
is
fail?
a loser. Actually,
That is that is a crit
Loser.
fail. As the creature just stares stunned, half-heartedly swinging its glaive, just amazed that it walked out and got shot. And that brings us to Z.
Ooh, that was faster than I expected. Z is going, doesn't want to get that close there, so it's gonna move about here. It's gonna use one of her actions to use reach spell, and is going to cast from far away bark skin on Zora. So you have resistance 2 to bludgeoning and piercing damage, and weakness 3 to fire. I hope that underwater it doesn't do much fire.
Fingers crossed. Thank
Fingers
you.
Fingers crossed. And that's my turn.
All right, and that brings us to Zora.
Okay. So there is a little strike button under my weapon. Is that what I press, or do I have
Yep.
to press my attack separately?
So you're there's a little should be a little strike button under your weapon,
Awesome.
and then depending on how many times you hit in a round, you'll hit a different button.
Okay. I need to move up. Will it let me go on top of this thing?
You want to
Awesome.
stand on top of the table
Where is this guy?
right here.
Okay. Then I guess I'm going that way to try and get him. I don't see a token. Am I missing this, or am I just not close enough?
No, you're right.
Aha!
You can't
I
see this
see.
token.
You got it?
Got him.
Okay.
So Zora kind of just like runs across the room and is like ready to go, and just like twirls their like big hammer in their hand and just like lays into this thing.
Nice.
That's a 28.
That is
Oh.
a 28. That's a wonderful hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage as you do indeed charge across the room and slam your thunder mace into the side of this creature.
16 damage.
Ooh,
Oh!
16 points of damage. However, not all of it appears to go through.
Boo.
I don't have anything that pierces.
All right, you do have a third action if you would like to swing again.
Yeah, I think I do. If I'm only doing partial damage, then I think I should just fucking go for it.
That's fair. That's what we're here for.
That's it.
Mm-mm-mm.
A 29.
Oh!
Why? So it's going to
Wow.
be... It's going to be a 24 because it's at map -4,
Mhm.
map -5. But a 24 is still a hit. So go
Awesome.
ahead and roll that second set of damage here. 16 points
16 damage.
of damage.
This river
Yeah,
damage
so
is lovely.
seeing it resist any of your damage, you just give it another good whack.
Zora looks at it and is like, "Are you sure you don't want to just like talk? We could all talk. The captain's real good at talking. If you want to just like calm down for a second, we could just like stop kicking your ass, you know?"
It just raises one eyebrow. Nanette, it's your turn.
But it does understand language.
It does understand language.
Important.
Okie dokie. I am going to move right up alongside it. I'm trying to see how far I can go.
You can go 35 feet.
Sweet. That's how far it's going to take me. Okay. So I'm going to go up here. And I would like to then enter Dragon Stance.
Okay.
Which allows me to make powerful leg strikes, and they are like a lashing dragon's tail, and they deal 1d10 bludgeoning damage.
All right. So if you click on that on your character sheet, it'll
Yes.
spawn in chat and give you something to drag onto your character.
Okie dokie. So, oh, okay, I see. I see.
There you go.
Oh, cool. I have this cool little like dragon that shows up on my screen and everything. love
Yeah,
it.
because you are in Dragon Stance.
That's so cool. Okay, and then I would like to attack the guy with
Alright.
my dragon stance powerful leg strikes.
Dragon Stance leg strike. Let's go for it. Fingers crossed.
Oh,
Yes.
23.
23.
Ah,
23 hits.
let's get it.
Amazing. And that is 12 damage.
Great first round, everyone.
All right.
Right.
12
Well, I didn't hit
points
anything, so
of
it's not-
damage.
But
It's
you
a team.
tried.
It's
That's
a team
right.
game.
Listen,
It's a team.
You had a lot of. You're a plucky upstart with a ton
That's
of heart.
it. Yeah.
is what it is.
Behind the corner, you hear clapping. Beta's like, "Good job, team. Good hustle there. We got it together."
That helps.
All right. So yeah, Nanette, as you sprint up and enter Dragon Stance, you kick up and over the top of the table, just missing some of the mechanicals as you slam into the back of this creature. And at the top of the round, you see the creature's armor dull a little bit as it weakens standing before you.
Positive.
And Nick, it is your turn.
Okay. It's still just staring at me, right?
Yep,
Or
just
yeah. It's not doing anything different.
it appears to be looking around for something.
Did you hear what my associate said to you or not? Why don't we just talk about it? What do you want? I could shoot you again. Really want to. And I want to use intimidating glare to demoralize.
Okay.
Yes.
Give him the hairy eyeball.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it.
Oh, delicious.
That
Come
is-
on.
That is a critical success.
What?
Amazing.
Very
So
demoralized.
Okay,
This
so critical
creature- yeah.
success means it gets to fear 2.
So
Okay.
its armor class dumps out a whole bunch. So does all of its attacks. Pretty much everything it would do, it takes a -2 to that roll.
And then I just say, I'm gonna give you one more chance. And I'm gonna hold the gun like up and ready, and I'm gonna ready my shots.
Okay.
Oh, let's fucking get it.
All right. Bailey, as Nick readies
All
another
right.
shot.
Acting off of this, I want to do something a ickle bit fucky. Bailey is gonna like jump onto the table. And then his arm is not attached to anything, right? He hasn't
Correct.
got his arm.
His second
It's just on
arm
the table.
is on the table.
Would you say that his arm is a bulk 1 or less?
Yes, I would.
Cool. I want to use telekinetic projectile to throw the arm, but not at him, at me. Like I want to have his arm fling toward me, and Bailey's going to catch it out of the air.
Okay.
Is the goal. So this does do damage, and I will take the damage. I'll roll the full thing. Bailey is fully just like getting the arm out so he can't grab it.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll damage? Because I'll take it. I'll hit myself square. in
Go
the
ahead
face
and
with this.
roll damage, and Bailey will take half because you are expecting it. You know that this hurts.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's a 1 I rolled.
Okay.
So
So
do
you
wanna just
take one
damage.
You take 1 damage as
Catches
Yeah.
it, but it's that thing where it's like his finger gets caught in one of like the joints. So it's like, fuck. Just nips him. Grabs it, holds it with one hand, points the gun with the other, Hey, listen, I know you can understand this. Nick has been oh so mighty kind to you. Yeah, we jumped you a little bit, but you did come at us pretty hot. We are a new crew, and having a robot on our team would fuck. I have your arm. I will give it back. We'll attach it. We have a full inventor on board. This place doesn't look like it sees that much action or that much people. Do you want an actual purpose and something to protect? Because the Hellborn is hiring.
Captain Bailey really playing We Got Your Nose.
I got your nose. I got your nose, be my best friend.
Amazing.
Fuck's sake, Bay. I thought I wanted an explanation so we didn't have to kill it inviting it to the crew.
Z is
The
very
explanation
confused.
is this guy's gonna join our crew.
God.
What did we say, buddy? I know you can understand me.
All right.
Someone left your arm here. I'm willing to give it back. Intelligence check of a 0. Oh, damn.
Dang.
And he's intimidated by the demoralized, and I have his arm, and I'm
So this robot just stares at all of you and kind of cocks his head at Bailey before sitting down on the ground and holding out his other hand and just saying, "Box."
put the arm down, pick up the box with Bailey's other arm. You want the box?
Box.
Turns to fucking Z, who's stood next to him.
Okay. Z is going to very sheepishly grab the box and starts walking to the guy. And while she does, can I use detect magic to give a quick scan around the room?
Yeah. So, scanning the room with detect magic, the arm that Bailey is holding, as well as the robot, radiate magic. The box has a dim glow to it, like any magical signature is suppressed. And as you step closer here, you see at this table in the room, it lights up with enchantment magic. As you can see papers and books flying all around the space, kind of sorting themselves out.
Oh, that's cool. I place the box on the table and kind of like slide it forward. And see what he does.
Okay. So, hearing the box slide across the table, unless anybody wants to hit the robot,
Which everyone is
end
willing, everyone's
combat.
okay to do. Captain Bailey is very much, we are a team. This is a team decision. If people
Yes.
want to beat the robot into a pulp because it's a random fucking robot, so valid.
So, Zora and Nanette, you both have actions before the end of this round.
So, like, is the robot being respectful?
As respectful as it can. It like he's
It's
just
sat
sitting on
down,
the
right?
ground demanding the box.
All
And you
right,
do know
then
that opening the box is what set it off.
Zora then would kind of understand that perhaps our captain has pressed their luck. And just kind of like intimidated it a little bit so it knows that she's not fucking around and then back off. Be like, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. One of those. But she makes like eyes at it, but isn't gonna go in for another swing.
All right. Nanette?
Yeah, Nanette's also gonna back off a little bit, but similarly is kind of doing that whole like I'm watching you.
Got my eye on you, punk.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to end combat as this creature will look up at you, Nick, for permission. Box.
Yeah, sure. Whatever Barry said. Box.
And he will reach up and take the box, and you see sections of his chest open as he puts the box inside and it seals around.
Is that what we wanted to happen?
Bailey's gonna walk over and reach out the arm, be like, allies? Because Bailey still definitely has their arm.
And they'll take the arm and like rub it against their shoulder where it would go, but they don't have the know-how to attach it.
Mm.
Oh boy.
We can get that fixed for you. If you're chill.
Can we though? Z looks at me. And then, like,
I think Wuset's probably got it. They're an inventor. They invent things. They must know. Inventors know stuff about robots, right?
Yes, and you would know enough about the time in this realm that
Yeah.
it's most likely possible.
I once robbed a general store with Wuset and they made like a whole fake person to stand in the doorway and wave. I'm pretty sure that they would know something about robots.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I'm betting a lot on them right now. If she can't do it, then oops. Got to read some books.
Can I do a somewhat medicine check to kind of see if I can heal them? Like,
Yeah.
Are they healable by my knowledge?
As far as you know, most robots like this, you need something like mending or tinker's tools to be able to restore any of their health.
Okay. So we are sorry, Mr. Robot. We thought there was no one here up until like a little bit ago.
And he nods and points to himself. Treknin.
Treknin.
Dragnan.
It's
Nice.
beautiful to meet you.
Do you live alone here?
No.
Hmm.
And you see the struggle of processing. It, as defensive as this creature is, it's clearly not intelligent. Even
That's
if you
a
didn't
friend.
see that -5.
Who do you work for then? Do you work for yourself, or I mean, you're obviously like in love with that box. Does it belong to you, or does it belong to the person that like made
Do you have friends here?
Creator, and points through this wall. And his
Okay.
finger will track movement as he's
Oh.
following something.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
And what is it like in this section of the room? Is it a wall? Is it a window? Is it a door?
There is a door down at the end of this hallway
Okay.
that you can see, Z, but there's nothing through the wall that you're able to perceive.
Okay. Can you take us to your creator?
That
Okay.
creator of yours,
Can you? I'm not
They-
saying
benevolent.
Will you? But could you?
could you.
Not will you?
Yeah.
Is it feasible that you could logically take us to your leader?
Like, is it alive?
Is he pointing at the sharks?
He's not. He's pointing the opposite direction of at least the window that was
I guess
reading
that
off.
part's good.
Damn,
Yeah.
that was really exciting for a hot second. Intelligent inventor sharks? Oh my god.
I wouldn't complain.
Okay.
Maybe he
Cool.
went out for a swim
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Just dead, floating outside.
We will never know.
Is your creator? Did there used to be more people here?
More me, less now.
No.
More us, fleshy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
How
For the creator?
long have you been here?
Ooh.
You see bits of smoke start to come out as this creature
Oh.
is attempting to perceive time.
Oh, it's
and-
okay, babe. It's all right. I get like that
Yeah.
sometimes. You know what I mean?
I move my hand and kind of like a big chunk of water falls on their head to try to
Mm.
cool down whatever's going on there.
Yeah. Cool down the processor.
Yeah.
Water cooled thinking.
Okay.
We have two options, guys. We move forward or we move backwards.
I always think you should always put one foot in front of the other and never walk backward. So I'm into moving forward.
You're gonna say that when you get us on the guillotine.
Yeah. I will actually, because if you're on the guillotine, you ain't leaving that situation unless you do some pretty good thinking. So it is only forward. Every second we have to be thinking about your next step. Zora,
All
I
right.
see you interested and wanted to say something.
Zora's like freaked out a little bit by it. They've seen tech and stuff before, but they're just like, this creature is useless. So they get like a little closer and they're like, is your creator or whatever, are they like bigger than you or smaller than you?
Renewed, and will hold his hand by his knee.
Right. Yeah, I think we should press on. Then the creator's just a wee bit. Just saying.
I
So
wanna-
he is football sized. Yes, we should
Alright,
move on.
forward
I think we'll
it
be
is.
all right.
I want to look around to like the paper, like move a little bit forward to kind of the paperwork that's moving, and I want to give it a good look. Do I see anything like children's drawings on the walls or anything like that?
No. Like in this little library?
Yeah.
No, there's nothing
Like
in terms
child-
of children's drawings. There are very advanced technical designs for creatures like you are talking to right now.
Okay.
You can even see some that are labeled Treknin, where pieces have been replaced and bits of the drawing have been erased and drawn over as steady improvements have been made.
But he said that there used to be more of him when we asked if he
Mm.
was alone, right? If we asked if he
Yes.
was
Yeah.
Yeah, there used to be more like him, but now there is only
Him.
there's
the
only
creator.
Zool. Okay.
Probably thanks to people like us.
Except we didn't kill him.
We didn't kill him.
We're
Zora's gonna move into that
so
hallway.
good.
There
We're
is
slightly
no
better.
one like us. There's only one There's only one crew of the Hellborn. There is no one else like us.
except that other crew that he stole the ship from.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they're
except the
dead,
crew that
so
chose
it's not like us.
That's different.
There's no one
dead?
currently living like us.
Okay.
Zora goes down to that door and just waits.
Okay. So
we're
down.
friends, right? Allies.
Also, Zora, bark skin lasts for 10 minutes, so just in case you still have it.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
And Treknan looks at you and is just like, no hurt?
No hurt.
We just want to talk.
Are you guarding anything? Is there anything here that's like extremely valuable that the creator wants to keep safe? We could probably help you there.
And you see his mouth clamp shut. Like, you can hear bolts whirring as he is not speaking.
That's good to know, buddy. I think we should press on to the rest of the crew.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna go very close to them this time. And just press on.
We'll offer a hand to Treknan to like help pull them up on their feet.
And he'll stand up holding your hand and accidentally pick you up off the ground a little bit.
Oh, little farther, bud. Oh, okay. Thank you. Get back down on the ground. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, crew. What's the plan? Press on, yes. But to what purpose? What are we feeling?
Well, we've already got one new crew member, and we've promised not to hurt this thing, so we probably shouldn't go in all in guns blazing when we meet this creator person.
Aren't we looking for treasure?
That's what I thought we were here for. Yeah.
So maybe the little guy, the little wee one in the next room, he gets all his treasure. Then we beat the back his ship, go on a new adventure.
Well, I just asked our new best friend if there was anything of Hellborn worth to bring aboard, and they unfortunately couldn't answer. They got bolts tied super shut in their mouth. I want to say Bailey is speaking in a way that he hopes Treknan cannot process, because he had trouble understanding the word friend and all this stuff. So it's like Bailey is deliberately talking a little weird to try and get around the fact that they're saying there is something here that we are going to steal.
Oh, that's totally possible. Like, even you could take in when Zora was talking to him. If words come out too fast, it's just immediate meh.
Oh, great. Bailey's really good at that. Sure. Okay.
But also, worth is not always money.
Worth isn't always money. That's a good
if-
instinct.
What if we make a friend that has a vault that is inaccessible? Where, like, pirates always hide their money. Like, there's a lot of pirate treasure going around.
Absolutely.
So it could be a good contact.
This was pretty accessible, though.
We don't know what's behind.
It was,
the
but there's
door,
illusions.
though.
There's
That's
a lot
fair.
of intelligence here.
Or what if we can bring him materials and he can make these thingies and we can sell them in markets?
I feel like we should see what's here before we start making promises to people we don't even know.
Oh, yeah. Everyone, remember the goal. We're here to relieve these people of their vanity.
There
Don't
you
forget.
go.
That's our goal.
That's right.
Well, I'm starting to think we're the ones with the vanity, but I'm not sure.
Hey, listen, every good pirate's got to have some.
I think we've earned it.
All right, team.
Move on.
All right. So, Zora, at the end of the hallway, you see a heavily bolted door that has a 9-digit keypad set into the center of it.
I think Zora turns back to everyone and is like, what'd you think if I smash this? If it could just open up?
I don't
Or
think we're that
how
lucky.
about and I turn around, turn your friend, and say, "Can you open the door for us? Can you let them know we're here?"
Oh yeah, you want to be polite. That makes sense.
This would have been fun though.
It would have been fun.
Or we
But
can
everybody
have
gets
that
one. It's a
poor
journey.
guy
We're a
inside
team.
forever.
Yeah, we broke the first door. This wall will go in normally. Everyone gets one
It's true. He might be like really really cheesed off if we like break
if we break
more
every
than one
door.
of his door.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right.
He's gonna be end up being super cheesed when we take all his shit. But
Well, I mean,
uh,
yeah, but like
if we can
but
avoid that.
can you imagine someone takes all your stuff, right? Everyone takes like all your things and then like puts it away in a place you can't get it, and then like you go out there to make more things for yourself.
Mm.
But all your doors. Are
And
broken.
imagine someone comes into your house and takes all your shit, and then on
They
top of that
bust open all
breaks
your
every
windows.
door that you have. That
That's what I'm
also
saying. I feel like that's like way worse, you know?
yeah, that's it.
Especially like
genuinely.
knowing that there's like sharks outside. We don't want to like leave them.
Yeah.
Exposed. We're not
Absolutely.
bad guys. We're just pirates.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
That's
Very
what I like
important.
to hear. And at Z's request, Treknan will walk up and stand in front of the door and just place his hand against it. And you hear a series of beeps, but you can't see what it is quite.
Mm.
As the door opens in
Hmm.
front of you.
Oh, that's cool.
Does it seem like it's 1111111?
You know that there were
4,
at
5.
least 7 digits pressed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
That was
Or
my
if it
second
is
guess.
something like 1111111, then it's just binary 1111101. It's like
He is a
he's
robot.
writing open in binary. We got it. And I mean, this guy also seems like a nerd. He builds robots.
It's true.
Bailey's going to saunter in. Go on, crew. We got this.
Let's
Alright.
go.
So,
I have a
sauntering.
question.
Yes, I have an answer.
How
Maybe.
does one check for traps?
Oh, that is a
need a
deliciously smart thing to do.
Do I need like a special thing to check for traps, or do I just like
Uh,
look around with my eyeballs?
So, you can take the exploration activity.
Okay.
Mm.
Let me double check what it is. So there is avoid notice, defend, detect magic, hustle, investigate, which would allow you to check for secret things, scout, or search. And search will allow you to search for hidden doors, concealed hazards, and so on. So all of those will have you moving at half speed, which isn't terrible in the space that you're in.
It's not. So there's no button for me under that? Does that mean I don't have it? Like when I click exploration, there's nothing there.
Oh, it's just hasn't been added to your sheet. So search is just a generic, like all of the exploration activities are generic things.
Okay.
So you would just say that you're searching as you walk.
Yeah, definitely searching
Okay.
as I walk.
So go ahead and give me a perception check to seek out hazards and hidden objects.
Okay.
Nice. Very
26.
Nice.
Ah.
26.
Come on.
So, as you're wandering through, you do indeed notice right at the floor of the door, you see just the tiniest little gem shining.
I think Zora like points at it and is like, I don't know, not even one thing about this, but it looks suspicious, and I don't think it's a smart idea to pass it. Just saying.
Can I detect magic on it?
So pointing it out, it does radiate as magical.
Hmm.
Okay, and it's like just on the crossing of the door, or like towards the room we're at.
So in the hallway, it is wedged in the bottom of the stone next to the door. Right there. You could pull it out.
Do we want to pull it out? Oh, Nick went through. So anything happened?
Nope.
Or Captain Bailey went, nothing happened. Okay.
I think that this is a trap to the door if we didn't have our friend here open it for us.
It does read as
does
evocation
track.
magic.
Okay.
So maybe not disarmed, just we can pass it because of our buddy here.
Okay. I'm just not gonna touch it.
Okay, but that was a really good instinct, both of you. Good job. That means that when we're leaving, if we're in a rush, remember the doors are trapped.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right.
So like no punching then.
No punching.
Don't, yeah.
Well, lots of punching.
But if punch, remember door. It's like that. If punch,
That's
remember
fair.
door.
Okay.
Okay.
That was good though, pair of you. That's good. That's what we're all about, baby. That's teamwork right there. That's how you get through dungeons. Not saying this is a dungeon turn to directly, not saying your home is a dungeon. That's quite cruel. But that's how we get through dungeons.
Once they come
That's what a
in,
dungeon is.
yeah, once they come in, I wanna do another detect magic in the room.
Okay. So, as you step into this space, it is a relatively large room, and you can see that there are 9 stone plates laid out on the floor, each labeled with numbers 1 through 9. To the west side of the room, you detect a large source of magic, appearing to hold back the water, as though you could step through and dive right back into the ocean.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't love that.
And
No.
what is this? This is like a platform.
So, each of these, this is just, it's like a viewing platform.
Okay.
It marks out a section of floor that's most easily allows you to see everything within that window. And then there
Okay.
are a set of double doors here that are marking the path as Treknan continues to sometimes point that that's where he intends to go.
Okay. And is he moving forward? What is he doing?
He is standing and waiting for additional directions.
Okay.
Bailey sidles up to Nick. So, if everything goes to utter shit, I think that we might be able to use this room to flood the place, get out quick. Everything rushes in, we rush out. Everyone behind us gets swept away.
I don't think that magic works like that. We would have to destroy it, and
I
I
can
don't have
dispel it.
anything that's okay.
And also, there's 9 slots, so maybe just needs 9 people to activate. There's how many of us? 1, 2, 3. Fuck. Okay. All right. Well, we need 3 more, but
Yeah, we're a little
a
short.
little short.
Or this thing gets activated because we're intruders here and we get flooded right here in this room.
Yeah. But flashy escape. Worst comes to worst. Not saying we do it.
I'm just saying if it gets flooded, we're gonna be pushed back in instead of like being able to go out.
Oh yeah, that is how water works.
Let me
Okay.
give a look. I can I take a minute and see if I can like inspect this mechanism and see if I can gather any sort of understanding as to how it actually works?
So, taking a minute and looking over the wall. Get it on stream. So looking it over, you can see that there is a very thin film that, as you kind of side eye it, like the door when you came in, you see just that little shimmer of magic.
Mm-hmm.
And how are you investigating? Are you touching it? Are you poking it? Are you standing on the viewing port?
You know what? I will stand on the viewing port. Yeah.
Okay. So, as you step on the viewing port, you see a Nick-sized hole open in the wall. The water is retained, but it is perfectly sized for you to step through.
I'm gonna step off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the
all
hole
right.
closes.
It's actually, I mean, it's a unique getaway, but you have to be ready to swim. I don't think we're gonna flood the place. I think we can just dive right out this door if we need to.
Hot diggity damn.
Let's not need to, though.
No, of course.
I can't really swim.
But you can float, and honestly, with that far underwater, that's kind of all you need.
It's exceptional logic, Bay.
I can kind of help.
There we go. All right. Perfect. Beautiful. Loving where the
Have an
energy's at,
escape
gang.
plan.
We have an escape plan. All right. Trek. Let's lead on. Quietly,
Take us
though. I
to
don't
your
really want to know.
leader.
Yeah. Are we? Is that what we're doing, gang? Are we taking? Are we walking to the leader? Is that what we want?
I mean, we're trying to take his leader's treasure, so kinda, yeah.
Might as well find out where it is.
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah. Team decision. Take us to your leader, Trek.
Okay, and Trek looks at the number pads before looking back at everyone. No peeking.
Oh no, not at all.
You're sure right.
Okay.
I'm fucking peeking though.
Like you can't say that
can I-
to me
can I
and have
do
me
it-
not peek.
Can I do a stealth and peek?
So you don't even he doesn't even turn around to look.
Oh, okay.
As he
He's
just
really big on the
stands-
honor system.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
stands and presses the number
Okay.
5 7 times.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Z doesn't.
Bailey was
peek,
fully ready
actually.
to like count out and just like try to remember, and then is like, oh, okay. Let's just say
Yeah, you just
5,
see him
5.
walk over and press down on 5 7 times until the doors to the north of the room open in front of you, Zora.
I want to look for traps once more
Nice.
before entering. Because
Okay.
this is essentially like where he was pointing before, right? Like this is like
Yes.
the corridor to. I want to look one more
Smart.
time.
I love to
wanna-
check for traps, gang. I don't think I've had anyone check for traps in like 5 years. I love this shit.
I'm not getting blown up. It won't be me.
I'm into it. That is a killer
It'll be
instinct.
the
That's
rest
so
of us,
good.
but not you.
Dirty
Yeah.
20.
All right. So, Dirty 20, you don't see anything that marks as trapped. It appears that it is more well-worn to come from the room you are looking into this space than it is to go the opposite direction. As you stare into what is essentially a small ale and wine cellar. There are casks upon casks of drink in this place. There is a small shelf here with a number of intricately labeled bottles, but the remainder are just barrels on shelves.
Is there anyone?
There is no one in this space. I will note,
That's-
with Zora's perception check, you can hear high-pitched talking coming from the next room. Not words, but very fast, high-pitched talking.
Hmm.
I think that the creator, whoever is like behind this door, is this a door? She
It is
goes
a
up and
door.
tries to, like,
Hmm.
does it look as heavily armored as the others?
No, it is very thin. Like you can see almost through the door to the other side.
So like, I'm not gonna like bust it in because we're trying to be polite, right? So you let me know what you need, and I'll be right here when you want me. And she just kind of like crosses her arms and like leans against the wall, and, like looks at the alcohol. Just trying to think about whether or not that's treasure.
Yeah, when Nick
Yep.
comes through, it's like, well, it's not gold. It's good.
It's damn good.
And Treknan will move to stand in the center of the room, just kind of looking around.
Hey Treknan, where is your creator?
And points directly north.
To
this
where
door.
Zora heard the people talking?
Yes.
Got it. Nice. Little nod at Zora. Good instinct. Great.
Shall
Okay.
we?
I guess we shall. What else is here? This is a
There-
large ale room, and I'll ask the creator. I think.
Nanette, I assume you are following along.
Yes, I am. Oops, sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, no, you're grand.
All right, so who wants to open the door?
Ooh. I've already opened a door today.
I'll open it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Nanette, are you opening the door full force, peeking through a little bit?
I'm gonna kind of peek through a little bit.
Okay. So, I'm going to open it on the map just so you can see through. You see a small, dark-skinned kobold pacing back and forth on a bridge. Yes, well, the figures and scratching down on a notepad as they talk to themselves furiously. Everything went quite well, but, Treknan didn't really absorb all the parts appropriately, and he could have done better, but, we had to sacrifice 6 other robots to get him up and running, and there's got to be something that I missed, and maybe if just what is it? A new connection? I need a new alchemical recipe. I need something. There's something I'm missing.
I'm gonna kind of lean back and be like, "There's a kobold in there, and he's talking about robots."
Great. I love kobolds. Okay. Who? Who do we want to be like the spokesperson? This is the Hellborn's first hail of another
Well,
thing.
Then shouldn't it be you because you're the captain?
Yeah, I
Zora
know, but I didn't
retreats further into the wall.
I didn't want to take that. I'm very excited to, but I didn't want to take that moment from someone that was excited to speak to these people, do you know?
It's very on you, Captain. Very on you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll press their ear up against the door to see if they hear anything, what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'll sort of back out of the way so you can.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay. So as you press up, you see them. You can hear the creak of the bridge that they're standing on as they pace back and forth in this space, suspended over a small dirt patch. And you just hear sulfur and magnesium, and we need to combine it with iron, and maybe that'll work as I need some kind of glue and attachment, a new kind of socket, perhaps.
Bailey waits for too long. It gets weird, but you people who know Bailey, which is the crew, know that he's absolutely waiting for like the perfect entrance. So is like waiting for like a lead in so that they can fling open the door and be like, well, how about this? But realizes as they're speaking is like, I know nothing about science. This is going to be difficult to have a quick look. Okay.
This is
And
when
then
you go, hello, I would like to science, please.
like,
One
wait for-
science.
Yes, like
wait
one
for a bit.
science.
And Matt, if you don't mind, just what the kobolds just like, God, I just don't know what it needs. And then the door flings open. It's like, how about a friend? Hello, my name is Captain Bailey. I'm the captain of the Hellborn. We found your beautiful. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Please stop screaming. We have found your beautiful ship. We have found your beautiful vault with our ship. We came down and we met Treknin. Look, clearly we're not dangerous because Treknin is fine.
I'm gonna use
Ish.
dancing lights to give our dear captain like a backlight.
Okay. And
No, just,
And you
just
are
like a
pointing-
silhouetted backlight.
you are pointing to the slightly damaged robot.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing anything like special here. I just want to convey like with a look, we are actually dangerous. We just chose not to be. Like
Okay.
making sure
Yeah.
that's clear in my eye contact.
Zora is doing the opposite. Like, still arms crossed, but like a jazz hand. Be like, okay, totally safe.
And you have the bark skin still, so you're like covered and kind
Oh,
of like
so I look
Oh, yeah.
awful.
Oh, sick.
perfect.
And the kobold will whip their head up and stare at you, Captain Bailey. She'll be like, a friend. Perhaps that's something I hadn't considered for. There were more, and Trekton did do better. He was more intelligent when there were 7 of them, but perhaps you could be a new friend, and we'll run over and pluck a hair off your hand.
Ow! Who are
Something-
you? First of all, before we start plucking hairs out of cats you don't know.
Right. Supposed to do introductions. I'm not very good at that. I always forget. You see, I get really distracted when I talk about things, and there's so much to do. Clearly, Trekton, look how shabby he looks at the moment. Did something happen to you, Trekton? What is going on that you look
Trekton,
like
not me? Okay.
Oh, no. Pull the hair off Captain Bailey. And then as soon as you ask...
I look fine. Fine. I'm pretty shabby, but whatever.
That's fair. It's just like, so perhaps we need something more human than just robotic parts. Perhaps it needs to be a different element, something that I didn't think of. That's not possible, though. I think of everything. I am a genius. Right, a name. I am Brenude.
Hi, Brenude.
What sort of genius are you?
Hi.
The wonderful kind. And just goes, ah!
Uh-huh.
If you're a genius, how come it's so easy to get inside your lair?
How do you know I didn't want you to come in? I don't try to keep everything out. I always need new friends.
Oh, so you do want friends? Hey, good on you, Captain.
I'm
What
like, Captain,
happens
you're
to all
right.
your friends?
Well, and just gestures at Treknan.
Yeah. All right. Listen, we came here not to hurt anybody and all that stuff that my associates already said. But we certainly didn't come here to be made into little robot creatures or anything like that either. So, nothing funny. You understand?
We can be friends, but we also want to leave afterwards. Just
We
small
will be
clarification.
leaving afterwards.
Yes, very much. We have adventures to be getting to.
Adventures to begin to, but what have you seen? What's out there? What? It's been... and starts to count rapidly on his fingers. It's been 17 years since I've seen the outside. I haven't really done anything. It's been really weird not talking to people. I wonder if that's kind of affecting it. It should be fine, though. I mean, I have friends. I have robots. I have my books. I have my ale.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you have a lot of ale. Where are you growing that? Do you get it shipped in? Like a fantasy DoorDash, but to the middle of the ocean?
No, I just... And snaps his fingers. And you hear a cask of ale land in the other room.
Oh, turns to everyone
That's a
else.
neat trick.
Aw, that's pretty cool. How do you do that?
Well, so you see, before I left home, I set up all this stuff, and it's all really just kobold drink, but it's really good. And I set up this little gauntlet, and as he raises his hand, you see thin silver wires running that, although his actions appear to replicate magic, everything he's doing is very mechanical.
Ah,
Ah.
Seventy
Alright.
That would-
years. How
That's a
long
lot.
does a kobold live in average?
I want to say like
Like-
30?
Do I know? Yeah.
they seem sprightly and young, yeah.
Yeah.
Kobolds live to about 60 years old,
Okay.
and they reach adulthood by 12.
And how old does he look?
You'd say maybe 25.
Okay.
It's just a baby.
Yeah, like
So-
he's definitely
Just a
been here
baby.
since before adulthood.
And how did you end up here? It doesn't seem like you were able to build all of this in 70 years in the middle of the ocean.
Well, no, I mean, I found some of it, and just took over the spots, and I added a little more, carved out some rocks, and found some fish friends. And did you get to see the fish reader? They'll tell you everything that swims by. Sometimes there's really cool stuff. I saw a clownfish, and then a tigerfish, and then the shark came up and ate the clownfish, and it wasn't a very good
Oh.
day, but it was fine.
Mm.
That's nature.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss. That's also true. It is kind of nature. There are some
Um,
sharks swimming outside at the minute. We did see the fish reader. Very cool. I have to ask. A little bit awkward. So you came here, and your friend, your little buddy, Trek kind of let something slip. Let slip that there's something here. Weird little thing that needs protecting. The reason why you're here at all. We
Oh,
don't know
well,
what it
that's
is.
Not okay. Trekton's not supposed to tell people things, and will press something on his right wrist, and you see Trekton drop to the floor.
Oh, whoa. My gun's out.
Same. That's our friend now.
Yeah.
I've known them for 10 minutes.
I would kill for that.
I am not gonna let you just push a button and make them go away. What the hell is wrong with you? Would you like it if somebody did that to you? Because I could.
It's true.
I mean, many people have tried. That's how I ended up here. People said that I talked too much and went too fast and did too many things, and then I built too many things, and it got really confusing for people. And sometimes things just catch on fire, and then sometimes it's all my fault.
I
Nice.
totally understand that.
I feel totally bad for you, but undo what you just did.
Oh, I mean, okay, and we'll press the button, and you hear the Windows 95 boot up sound as Trekton turns back on.
There you go. My goodness.
right. Now,
How about we all calm down?
I have to ask, do we immediately hear the Windows 95 error sound?
You just see blue screen over his eyes.
go on, Z.
Trekton will boot up
If-
and stand.
No, just like everyone calm down. I don't think we want to kill a teenager kobold. Like that doesn't sound that well to me.
They're like 25. Baby says very under their breath. Like
Let's be
29.
honest, that's
They're older
basically a
than me.
teenager.
It's older than me.
He lived his life.
He's made his decision. He
He's
kills
had
our
a
friend.
good run. I don't know. He's giving life, taking it away.
Well, but that's kind of his robot. Like I can conjure animals and take them away.
I hate it when you do that.
Well,
Some of them are really cute.
okay, I will let you sleep with them next time.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Top-notch cuddles.
But yeah, like I think that what we have to gain from this is not shooting a teenager, but maybe make friends, and you probably need something down here. And I look at the kobold.
I mean, I grow my food, I get my ale, I make friends, and what?
And where
I
did
don't
you
know,
get your materials for those friends?
That's a matter of my own discourse.
Okay, or chocolate
Hmm.
cake. How do you get chocolate cake down here?
I haven't had chocolate cake since I was little. I don't really know. I haven't thought about chocolate cake. Now I really want some. You see this immediate starry-eyed stare off into the distance.
I have an idea. We trekking all over this bright blue planet. You need chocolate cake. We're interested in that thing that is knocking around that old little Treknin let slip. Why don't we go? Why don't you give us the thing, and we will give you a little bit of chocolate cake, or the means to make it at least.
Can
Cocoa
I,
seeds.
Matt? Can I do something while Captain Bailey is having this conversation?
You can absolutely do that, yeah. Me, not
Yes.
me. Okay.
Can I? The body of our crumpled robot friend on the ground. Can I give it a look? Because I have let's see. I have a little bit. I am trained in medicine. And what I would like to do is I want to see if there's anything biological happening in this robot machine. I want to
Okay.
find out if there's any meat in this creature.
Okay, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Okay.
Busting out the good dice.
I am. These are my
Let's
new
get it.
favorites. 20 unnatural.
Okay. As Treknin is assembling himself,
Mm-hmm.
you can see tiny glimmers of beating muscle underneath the plates that make up this figure.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wait for my moment, but I'm gonna let Captain Bailey do his thing for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
So I stay here, I give you stuff, and then you go get me food and
It's
cake.
trade. It's a trade between two friends.
All right, but I have a lot of stuff, and I don't know what Treknin told you about, so I don't really know what you want. And there's a lot of things here, like several ships and treasures and the stuff from my old party. I don't really know what you're looking for.
Well, let's start with the treasures and maybe just mention your old party. Who is your old party?
Well, I mean,
Do you mean
Treknin
a
was one
party
of
like
them.
a woo or a party like us?
No, we traveled a little bit, and they kept me safe, and then I ended up here because they all kind of got you know, sometimes the ocean isn't as nice as you want it to be when you're swimming around in it.
Mm-hmm. Well, couldn't hurt to look. I mean,
Hey,
they're
I
not
mean-
using it.
And he'll misunderstands and pushes a couple buttons. And Nick, Treknan goes to walk away from you, heading towards Captain Bailey.
Hey, Trugnan, new friend, buddy, pal. Before you go on over there, can I just have a chat with you for a minute? It's, you got knocked out there for a second. How you feeling?
Just shrugs. No different.
Yeah. So interesting, because you know, usually when I get knocked out for a bit, I need like a day or two to recover, but you just hop on up. That's pretty cool. You know, if you were, human like us, you would really need more recovery time from something like that. If you, Treknin, were a human, and I'm trying to convey to my party in code that this is a fucking human, that this is a person that has been
Oh shit! It's like the
built
old
into this-
party.
yeah.
And Treknan will knock on his head and just say, "Not anymore. Treknan better."
Oh yeah, real improvement, mate. We hearing this, crew?
It's like a thing where Bailey is talking to Branud, and then here's Nick, and their eyes just kind of widen, their face like, good. That is great. I would love to see those treasures, buddy. And just in moving the conversation along as the party behind him decides what to do with this brand new information.
Oh yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
I'm polishing my gun.
Can I,
And
with all of my medical knowledge that now having this information, can I, basically I want to hide behind like this section of the door while he's coming in, so the couple cannot see me.
okay.
And I want to just give a very swifty check to see if I can determine, like, is that muscle, like, was that person alive or dead when this was made to them? This was done to them.
Okay.
That's good instinct.
Yeah,
And I
go
have
ahead and
Medical
make that.
training, and several.
Yeah, go ahead and make that medicine check. And Bailey, Branud will just look at you and be like, "Okay, I mean, we can do that, but I'm gonna need some help." And snaps his fingers again, and you see
We
an
got a whole-
expanding shovel in his hand.
Okay.
So I mean, they're all down there. We just gotta, take them up, get their stuff. That's what you do, right?
It's a
Gotta
24.
preserve
Down here, we are
24.
on dirt. Like
There is a dirt floor underneath
yeah.
the bridge. And
What about this treasure? Where's that? What is it actually? You know what? Ignore that. What is it? What? Tell me about that. What's the day in your life? I mean, you've been alone for so long. Is there anything you want to get off your chest?
I mean, I mostly just come out here and talk to my friends and try and work out all the ideas as I try and,
Mm.
I really got to figure it out. And I tried taking pieces from each of them, and, Treknan's you kind of put him back together from what was there before, but he's a little bigger now, but I'm sure that part's fine. Like, it's not a big deal, you need a big beefy guy to help you out, right? Like, you gotta have somebody to defend you and beat up all the bad guys that come in here and take all your
You get all the bad
stuff.
guys that come in here? But that's not us. We're friends.
Matt, can you make a charisma check for me while we go over to the medicine result? So a 24 on medicine the pieces of muscle that you can take a glance at that are put together with the robotic parts are almost fused. Like, it's hard, although you can see visibly metal versus muscle, there's no delineating line. They are essentially one piece. And for something like that to happen, you would know that it has to be living tissue.
Okay, I had hopes.
You do know that tissue lives slightly
Yeah.
beyond somebody dying.
Yeah, if kept properly.
Right.
So the couple said something like Dresden used to be smaller, right? They implied that Dresden used to be smaller.
Yes, Trekton used to
Okay.
be smaller, but the number of repairs that have had to go in to keep them functioning have
Okay.
expanded their mass to the point that Trekton now stands 7 foot tall.
So with this roll, I want to make it public because it's an exciting roll for everyone to see rather than rolling personal. Is it just /R? It's the same as saying it's just
Yeah,
/R 1d20.
Yep.
Sick. Because I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't click on the attribute modifiers because it was a charisma check. You said straight charisma.
Huh.
Ba-ba-ba. Okay, 16.
Okay.
Not dreadful, but I do have a hero point. Now, does hero point give me fortune so I can just roll twice and take the higher, or is it a full reroll?
Okay, so hero point used in advance can give you fortune, or
All right.
you can use a hero point to re-roll something that you've seen the result of.
Sure. So is this one of these situations since I've seen the result of it?
Yeah. So you can go ahead, spend a hero point, and roll that again. But
So
you
it's
will
a full
take
reroll.
whatever the new result is.
Interesting. All right. Hey, gang, team decision. I rolled a 12 out of the 20, making a 16 in total. Do we think a reroll is worth it? Because it's under 50% chance that I can get a higher roll. But
Yeah,
I can definitely
statistically,
get a higher.
You're gonna, yeah. Statistically, it's 11, so you should roll somewhere around a 9. Statistically, but we don't know what's gonna happen.
Hey, we're a team of 5, and there's 4 people voting. So if there's 2 yeses, I will go with the majority.
Is there some kind of Streamloot card that can be used?
There are cards that will allow
Ooh.
folks to do this. There have not
need
been
you,
any
Fox.
played at the moment, but you can pick up Streamloots packs to mess with the party, and the proceeds from all packs sold throughout the end of this game will be divided amongst the players you see on screen. Oh,
Feed the poor starving TTRPG players.
and for every 10-pack sold, which sells for $9.99, you get an entry to win a printed and bound copy of our upcoming module, Morton's Mystical Menagerie, which includes a full-size 24 by 36 map and custom wood-burned tokens for every
Whoa!
pre-gen character and creature you encounter in the dungeon.
That's mad.
Whoa.
That's cool,
That's
isn't it?
Spectacular.
That
All
is
right.
limited to US and Canada only because of giveaway rules and shipping fees.
All right. I will quit stalling. I think I'm gonna roll again because it's pretty delicious. Now, if I roll and fail, can I use my last hero point to do it again?
No,
Or is it
you
just
can only
the
use
one time?
one per roll.
All right. I'm feeling
Yeah,
confident in the dice tonight. We have a 16, and 16 is the number that we're trying to beat. So I am going to do it again.
Yay.
Fingers crossed.
Because
Here we
hey,
go.
listen, if there's a a red button, I do have to press it, and the need to know is too great. That's a 19, baby.
Oh, that's
24 together.
beautiful.
Let's get it.
All right. Well, you see Brenud look at you as you're like, yeah, no, we're friends. We won't do that to you. And his concept of friend is very limited. All of his friends explicitly follow his directions. So as soon as you're like, yeah, we're friends, immediately there are no concerns, as he's like, I'll just tell them to stop. It'll be fine.
I can use that.
Yeah, but if he's like making people into like weird death robots against their will, what kind of friend is that? Doesn't sound
We
like
don't
he's
know
clear
if
on
they were
consent.
alive.
Yeah, I kind of just want to figure out what the treasure is and then kill this guy because he's great for me.
Zora gives one of these. to
Yeah,
Dick.
Zora, no, I'm with you. No, this is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
And-
no,
This guy
the-
sucks.
I'm a criminal, but I'm like a criminal with a code, you know. He's like a
Hey,
And-
Brenud,
Kill
whilst
him
we
with
walk,
that.
can I just
I am-
have my gun out? just walk casually with the gun
Yeah, just don't shoot me.
Uh,
out.
And
Never.
you see Brenud lay down on the bridge and like roll to a side, grabbing it and swinging down because they're so short that this
cute.
6-foot drop
I like him.
is like everything. And
They are
drops
very
down to the
cute.
dirt.
I do like them.
That's fair. And Brenud says, are you coming to help? Treknan, you're supposed to come help me dig. I need assistance.
Oh,
It's
leave
quite a bit
Treknan
ways
to
down.
Leave Treknan to go chat with their new friends.
You're just gonna
Hmm.
wait and watch this kobold dig.
no. I'm gonna go in.
No, no,
I'm
no.
gonna go in and
Okay.
help him.
I am going to go in. I am wondering if we want to push him to take us to the treasure first and do this second.
Oh
But
no!
then, of course, if we do this and the treasure is here,
Yeah. So to be clear, you asked where the treasure was, and he started digging.
and he pointed, I'm down. I'm
I-
in it.
Yeah. I
Hands
wanna,
doily.
I want to start helping him, and I want to say, was like you talked about your friends. Did you use them to create your new friends?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Or-
kind of. They got hurt, and I can't do the fixing thing, but I can do the fixing thing. And you know, some people say it's kind of late, but I'm sure it's fine. And they knew what was going. Like they know what I do.
Okay, so your old friends agreed with you creating new friends out of them.
Well, they're still the same friend, and I mean, they said yeah when I turned them on, so that counts, right?
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah,
Were
buddy.
they able to say yes before
Zora,
you
I can't
turned
wait to
them
kill
on,
this man.
or were they just gone?
Okay,
when
so only
Tell
one,
me the story.
because they got bit by a shark, and then another shark, and then they just swallowed a lot of water. So when they came in, it wasn't really it was just whoa, 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 whoa. And
Okay.
I don't speak water language, you know.
All right. And your other friends couldn't say anything at all, right?
Oh no, they said it was fine. Like they knew what
Oh, okay.
they wanted to be here and protect me, but it didn't really work. It's hard to maintain 6 robots.
And
Huh.
can I do like an insight check to kind of know if it was an explicit yes, or if it was just an assumed yes?
Okay. So it is just make a perception check.
Okay.
There isn't a sense motive in Pathfinder.
Okay. Well, it's a 23.
Damn.
Perception is my thing.
and he's being pretty open about he had whatever he perceives as permission. Like, he would have asked his friends enough, but he was also like, he's been here 17 years. He was 8 or 9 at the time that everything happened.
Okay. I'm gonna look back at Nick and be like kind of like stop, like, yeah, kind of convey to not kill this guy at the first instinct.
What do you do to convey that?
It's gonna be a very like phase of like,
And Nick
just
is
like-
just like, you want to, you want to kill him. Oh, Zora wants like a shot though. Zora, no.
this is the entire conversation happening while he's digging, and I'm like, thinking about
Brennan
it.
is also digging, and then Bailey is like,
So all of you are just getting the murder sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, no instead of no.
And it's amazingly interrupted as Z, you just get a splash of dirt against your back.
I'm gonna turn around and continue digging.
Okay. So,
Just
Nick,
like,
Nanette, and Zora, what you doing?
I am readying an action for when that treasure, whatever it is out of the dirt. When it's out of the dirt, I'm grappling that little dweeb.
Okay.
okay, that's better than shooting them.
Yeah, I'm
so
not just gonna
fine
shoot
with
him,
that.
but I am gonna hold him. I'm gonna hold his little wiry hands. I don't want them pulling anything.
Okay.
I think Zora's gonna do the same, except instead of the grappling move, she's gonna try to give you backup, Nick. They kind of heft their hammer in their hand and stand kind of like, like cat a corner to you, sort of, like to try and give you like that kind of, I don't know, try to give you backup in case like that grapple does not work.
Nanette?
I think Nanette's kind of like standing between the door, like, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? What like doesn't really know where the best place for her to be is right now. So she's trying to like just stay in the middle so she can like get to either group, whichever group might need more help faster.
Okay. Yeah, and you were picking up 2 parts of a slightly different conversation as Treknan explains as much as he can that he's a robot that was brought back by Renewed, and Renewed talks about his old friends that are buried underground. It takes about half an hour of digging before you hear a shovel scrape metal, and Renewed scuttles about and starts pushing it aside lightly, looking for a small pad, and sets his hand on it. And you hear a whirring sound, and Bailey and Z, you both get a flash of cold air as this underwater, underground, metallic sealed vault opens, just a cloud of icy vapor floats out, and you can see several half-complete robots. Appendages very clearly missing, and some of the coloring on them. You see now the parts in Treknan where they were used.
I think Z says, okay, so you keep your friends until you can fix them again, and then Nick jumps on him or something like that.
Do I see anything besides these other robots? Like, do I see like anything that looks like traditional treasure and stuff?
Not traditional treasure like money, but there's a bunch of equipment in there with them. It's their old traveling gear.
Okay. And that's all I see in this room where the treasure supposedly is?
Yep, right underneath where Brenud is.
Yeah. Brenud is coming with me then. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and do that gravel.
Okay.
Let's see. Is this going to be a athletics check, you think, or an acrobatics?
So it's athletics to grapple, and then it's athletics, acrobatics, or an unarmed strike to escape.
Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna do the athletics and try to do a grapple.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 20. Dirty.
Okay.
Filthy.
That is exactly what you need as you grab onto Brenud and just hear, no, what's happening? You said you were my friends. You're just here to help me be friends and get me stuff and bring me cake. And...
Yeah, we're gonna bring you so much cake. Look, clearly, the people that you got stuffed inside these machines, we come in, you're talking about, oh, I need a more human element or whatever. None of me or mine are going in your little robots. No piece of hair, not a flesh of skin, not a drop from us. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not overwhelmed with a sense of convincing. Would you maybe sell me a little bit more on that?
If you won't hurt me, I won't hurt any of you.
You seem to think that you didn't hurt any of your friends by turning them into mindless robots. So, I'm not really confident in your sense in
I'm
the
gonna kind of like get close. It seems they consented, and some of them were already dead. But that's just my opinion.
Either way, how are you looking to fix them? You need what? Body parts? Blood?
Well, no, they're done. This is where they get to you bury people with their stuff. Treknan's the only one that's left, and I did what I can to keep him going, but I don't think it's going to be too much longer that he's going to be able to, move around and do stuff and talk.
Oh, so like, Captain, do you want him to be in our ship then?
I'm thinking about it, but it's a team decision. It's a team decision, everyone. Okay, I understand that we have kind of a mad scientist situation on our hands, and that's a little less delicious than a robot.
You gonna leave all your friends down here? I'm sorry, just what are you hiding down here? Just your dead robot friends?
Well, you're not supposed to, so they're supposed to be able to defend themselves after they're gone, right? And they need their stuff for that. It's not my stuff, but it's valuable stuff.
All right. So this is their grave, and we're robbing it.
Bailey has
cool.
like hands full of gear and is so excited this whole time. And then as soon as Nick's like, so this is their grave, there's this very visible like, oh, come, I'm not a grave robber. I'm a pirate.
You had to ruin it.
Drops the whole thing and climbs out of the hole. Are you fucking kidding me?
This was a good one, Captain.
This is
I'm gonna let
treasure.
the little guy go.
And
All
in
right.
the meantime, Nanette is literally relaying all of this back to everybody in the other room. Like,
I have an idea of where this is not a complete loss for you, Captain. And we can let these two live in peace. And for that we would need Nanette's help.
oh boy.
Dear friend, I'm gonna look at the couple. I'm gonna just like get down to their level. How about you pay us in beer? You said that you had a lot of it.
Oh yeah, I mean there's like 30, 40, 50 casks out there. There's the you can have some of the really good stuff. Just don't take all the really good stuff. I can't get the bottles, I can only get the casks, and the bottles are really, really nice.
Sure. I think we need supplies, and I think that we could probably exchange ale for those supplies in the next port. And that would still be valuable, Captain.
That's a great idea.
And we don't have to fucking rob a grave.
We're not robbing graves. The only bodies we rob are the ones that we make. I'm not going to random bodies. It's like
Yeah.
Is there stuff useful to you?
It would be useful to us, yeah.
it would be,
And I
but then you
mean,
said that this was supposed to be theirs, so in the afterlife they can, use it and fight with it. And that was a very sweet sentiment, and I don't want to take it. Feels weird. I was hoping this is an underground vault. I was hoping for like Poseidon's cool sword or something that someone would tell a story about, not, hey, this group of people stole a pirate ship and then robbed a grave. That's not what legends are made out of. That's how, like, morality tales are told.
yeah. I'm fine with it though, so could I have something?
Yes, so first, Bailey, as you're talking about the mystical items and Poseidon's weapons, and you see Brenude look towards this door ever so briefly.
Because it's already been revealed why we're here. As soon as that look happened, Beta's like, what? What was that? What are you looking? What's through that door there? What is in there?
Well, protected
No, I know
stuff.
there's something. You can't even deny it a little bit. I saw your eyes shift as soon as I said mystical treasure. What's in that door?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's where I keep my stuff, and I don't adventure anymore, but I used to do some really cool magic, but I got kind of tired of it, and now I just deal with the mechanicals of it.
All
But,
right.
like, it's pretty well protected. I'm pretty sure you couldn't even get to it, so it's fine.
Hey, Trekton, can you help me get in this door, please?
Hey, bestie. Dragnet. Sugar.
Hey, babe.
Help
let
us
me get in this
in
door.
there.
And Trekton just
Is the
walks
code
out.
like... Hey, Brenude, is the code something like 111111?
He just stares at you. Who told you my secrets?
I can't believe this place. This is the saddest underwater vault I've ever been in, and it's
I'll
the
do it.
only one I've been in, Brenude.
Oh, you've been in.
Grumpily, like a petulant child, stomps over to the door. 11111111. Is it trapped? I'm
You
gonna
hear
take that as a no.
you hear things disable as this door opens.
I'm gonna get up and stay behind my
Bucket.
captain because I'm afraid they're gonna get themselves killed.
Okay. Before you wander away from this
Oh, I'm still in this room.
this frozen grave, inside you can see several swords, a set of matched pistols, a gun, a set of scale armor, and a set of rune-carved leather lamellar armor.
Ooh. That all does sound very stealable. Although Bailey is against it, Matt is not. And Bailey will
Yes.
get over it.
But is it all kobold sized though, or
No, most of them are normal humanoid size. It appears, looking over the group, you get the sense that, Renewed was more of a pet or like a mascot than an actual full-fledged adventuring party member.
Everything I learn about him makes me sad.
He was 9.
He was 9, a
like-
9-year-old mascot who everyone died.
It was like if we all die and leave
Tad?
what's his face behind. Yeah, the one we found.
I
in the
fully-
rice.
Baby.
I fully thought you were going to be like, it's like if we all died and just left Bailey. It's like, what the fuck, man?
No, I'm taking you down with me, love. You know that.
Good. You
Yeah,
fucking better.
He's basically our ship pet, which we also have. Like,
This is Tad's future.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we can all die because we know what would happen to Tad.
Okay, I'm gonna, seeing the kobold like so upset, I'm gonna like kind of kneel in front of him because I know I cannot stop them, and I'm not sure if I support what's going on or not. But I am gonna like pull one of my sleeves, and I have a tattoo of a flower, and I'm gonna tell the kobold. This is a little bit of repurposing of a thing that I have, but I'm gonna open my hand, and the tattoo is gonna like go through my hand and appear as a real flower on the other side of the hand. And I'm gonna offer it to him and say, whenever you're ready, just concentrate on the flower, and it's going to bring all of your good memories back after 17 years of being here. And this is what I can offer in exchange of what my friends are inevitably going to take. And I am going to use Bewitching Bloom for that.
Okay. So you craft this ornate flower, and he just kind of stares at it for a minute before grasping it very delicately. It's like, it's been a really long time since I saw real plant life down here. I have these, but they're not real. They're not real plants. They're just stuff.
And would you like to go out and see some real plants? Or
No. I
okay.
think I'm okay. I've seen what happens when you go out in the water. Like, I can leave. I just, that's where the sharks are. They're gonna get me.
Okay, how about I add up something to that and make you a promise? And is that 1 year from now, if I'm still alive, I'll be back and I'll bring you a plant from where I live from.
Okay, I think I can. And he'll rummage about in his pockets and hand you a small coin that has very clearly been bitten, and pushes the center of it, and you see it light up just a tiny bit.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like, this will get you back in a year.
That's a deal. And I'll let everyone rummage around, and I'll just keep the couple company while they
Hmm.
take these things.
So, in the assortment of belongings in the other room,
There's some like big electricity shit happening, and I'm in the other room, and I'm just like very aware of that. Is that real?
yes, it is. There is electricity arcing about. As you approach, having put in the proper code in the door, they turn off.
Oh, thank the heavens. Okay. Wander. Oh, there's a nice rumble in my headphones as soon as I got to this big old thing.
There is a lovely rumble as, even without detect magic, standing in this space, you can feel the overwhelming force of magic radiating out of this glass box containing a large staff, a set of robes, and what looks like a small handheld spinning wheel.
Like a fidget spinner?
So it's like you hold it, and it basically has an old rotary phone disc on the front, except all of the spots are open.
Well, Nick, I mean, this looks more like a hole.
This is actual treasure.
Yeah, this is stuff. This is cool stuff.
This look like it's gonna explode if we take it, or what do you think?
I do imagine that as Bailey is slowly reaching their hand, Nick does go bang. Not funny. I mean, the only way to find out is by trying, right?
All right. Count
Goes
of
to grab it.
3.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Right.
1, 2. And I grabbed the spinning wheel before it got
Ah! Dang it.
All right. So, Nick, you do have a small handheld spinning wheel that has 12 slots on it.
All right.
And Bailey, you have the staff and a matching robe.
Nice. I don't know anyone on the ship who's magic, but this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's confirmed that Bailey is a sorcerer, but hasn't quite figured that out yet.
All right. This place creeps me out. You want to get out of here?
I'd love to get out of here.
All right, great. Like, hey, we got some magic stuff.
Magic
Luna.
stuff, cool.
Yeah. Let's get out of here, though.
We got some things.
Are you leaving the things in the mass grave, or are you taking those items as well?
I'm fine with it being taken.
I'm just taking these things that we found. I'm not taking anything from the mass grave.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, not if you word it like, are you taking anything from the mass grave?
Yeah.
Like, if you worded it better, then maybe, yeah. I think
It's very discouraging.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, Z
Okay.
feels a little bit achy with the entire situation.
Yeah.
Well, it was super nice to meet you. Thanks for letting us, take your old
Yeah.
stuff.
And I'll see you in a year. Do you want to take the easier way out? You guys came in the really hard way.
Yeah. What's the easy way?
I mean, you just you go through that wall over there, and
The
you see
water
a
wall.
section of the wall open up.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll see you in a year. We'll bring like a boatload of chocolate cake and
And flowers and shit. Yeah.
flowers. Right.
Okay. Cake and flowers. 1 year. And you see him touch something, and you hear a timer start.
oh God.
Is it
Yeah.
like ticking?
Yeah.
And he just listens to that ticking for a full
Is
year.
the coin ticking?
No.
Okay.
All right. See you in a year. Have a good one. Everybody go, 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 go. Go, go, go,
Turns
go,
to
go.
Treknin. I imagine that Treknin's not coming with us.
Yeah, you see Treknin down at the bottom starting to push dirt back over.
God, I didn't even get treasure and fucking didn't even get to kill anyone. Let's do it.
There you go.
Yeah, bounce.
Yeah,
Okay.
out of here.
So,
Goodbye.
as you bounce and make your way back to the ship, are you swimming straight up, just like you came in?
Oh yeah, good
Yeah.
point. Is
Yeah.
it just like we jump through the top of it?
Yeah. So
And then-
where you're being let out is where you swam under.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
So
actually.
we took the long way.
Yeah, you took the long way
Yeah.
around.
All right, so that'll be
Um,
fine. I think that should be okay.
Yeah.
Can I check if there's sharks nearby?
Okay. So, looking out at the water, you see a distinct lack of fish as you just see a barrel rocket past as it launches towards the surface.
Well, that can't be good.
You asked Renewed for kegs of ale.
Oh, he's just sending us
Whoa.
now. Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. All right, we
look,
could
that came
celebrate this mediocre haul.
Yeah.
And get back to the ship.
Hey, listen, gang. I know I've been bringing a real shitty energy today. I appreciate that. I understand that I soured. I just want to apologize, just as your captain right here. I'm sorry I did that. But this is our first haul. It doesn't matter if it wasn't great. We got ale, we have drinks, we got some cool magic shit. If everyone could just give me 1 second really quick, goes back. I'm going to go back to Brenu to be like, hi, what are the things that we just picked up? Just because I don't know how to figure out what they are. This, and the spinny thing. What are they?
Oh, the spinny thing's the best thing. If you just go, woo, and then you wait till see what it spits out. And the staff, I mean, you just, you do your wavy thing and you slam it on the ground
You
and it
slam it.
makes the
What are they?
burst.
Okay.
It's clothes.
This cloak.
You wear
Alright.
clothes, right? You're wearing clothes right now.
Yeah. No, I know. Thank you. Yes, I know about clothes.
And you just hear,
Looks weird. It's like,
and he'll hand you a small scroll.
Oh, nice. Thank you. I will take that. All right. I apologize for my attitude earlier. I thought I was getting treasure. I didn't want to rob a grave. I appreciate you. I was also a bit upset that this cool robot wasn't coming with us. But you're very cool. It's cool to meet an ally. You are now, look at me. You're an official ally of the Hellborn. I appreciate you. All right.
Okay.
Hellborn is our ship, by the way. Just so you know.
Hellborn
that.
is a ship. And he
Yeah,
writes it
our
down.
ship. Thank you. All right. Wanders back.
All right, see you
All
in a
right,
year.
gang. Bye, see you in a year. Walks back to the team. Oh, okay, so I'll be honest. I asked him what these things were, and I came away more confused about what they are than I was before.
We better
So-
get out of here, babe. We only got a year to fill this ship with chocolate cake.
And plants.
Yeah, and plants. Yeah. All right, and plants. I'm gonna cast deep breath on myself.
I'm gonna die. And I jump.
Yeah. Now, guys, remember we can't breathe for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it's fine.
Yeah, we can swim.
It'll
But
be okay.
I now have a swim speed, so
Oh, let's go. Hell yeah.
All right. So, making your way to the surface, as barrels breach all around the ship, and you break the surface, you hear ding 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 ding.
As we've returned, as like that's the celebration. Oh no, that's a bad thing.
I think it's Tad, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
Tab
Tab
ringing the bell.
Ringing the bell.
Nice.
Nice, good. This is good. That's a good. Ringing the bell's a good thing, right? That's like half on the ladder, like turning back to the rest of the crew. Ringing the bell is good, right? That's a positive. Oh, hey, we've arrived. Not, oh shit, we're in danger.
So far we've rung the bell once, and it was for lunch. So
And it was a meeting.
I'm not
It
really
was a
sure
meeting,
we've
yeah.
established
Time
this
for
signal.
It was the HR meeting.
Dad, you make
Yeah.
sandwiches,
The HR meeting.
rice.
And
Where we
Bailey,
learn about our jobs and positions.
as you
Yeah.
pull
I'll
yourself
up.
up the ropes, your head crests and you see, just in the little gap where Zora was looking at the boots, you see a very angry Gripply sailing towards you, about 500 feet away on a sloop. And that's where we'll see everybody next
Yeah.
week.
That sounds about right. Okay.
Captain's come back for his ship.
Uh-oh.
Well, if he can catch us. If he can
Yeah.
catch us.
We'll see how
And that
things
also
go.
has a really important question. She wants to know how the hell we're going to get all these barrels of ale up on the ship.
Oh, shit.
Oh, there's well, technically there's a way. Do we know it? Maybe
Yeah.
Zora.
Do we know
I
it?
don't know.
Can we get them before the Gripply on the sloop
Yeah,
reaches
yeah.
us?
I'll just say, somebody starts sailing and we start lassoing.
Right.
Just gonna
Fishing
start.
nets. There's got to be fishing nets on
Yeah, just
board.
drag a fish. There you go.
Yeah.
Barrels are definitely bigger than fish.
Mm-hmm.
We have a three-pronged attack. We start sailing, we start lassoing, and we start blasting. Just
Yeah,
at the sloop.
That's
Get it out of the water.
We're gonna do all three. It's like
Fuck this
Spider-Man. We're not choosing.
Yeah.
You gotta
I
love
don't
when a
have my
plan
useful
comes together.
spells.
Oh, I love it when a plan
It's
comes
good.
together. Again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So, this has been Fate of the Ocean. Thank you to everybody at home for joining us. Thank you to the players for coming out to play. If you have anything brief you want to go over, we're going to do a quick run through. Candace.
Hi. I've been Candace. You can find me at that Candace Girl on Twitter, at Candace Magnificent, pretty much everywhere else, at Candace Marie on Blue Sky. It's fine. I'm in a lot of things in a lot of places. I feel like I have too many things to count. So I'm gonna say on Friday at 3 p.m. you can see me on Fable Scraps playing Islis, which is a new grimdark biopunk fantasy game. Swing by if you like things that are creepy and dark.
Yeah, I know nobody can see me nodding my head, but it has been amazing to see. And the
Thank
Kickstarter's up, and it looks so good.
It's pretty
So-
fun. I can't even lie about it. Like it's very creepy. Like in this world, humans have fucked around and found out. We tried to invade a world, and the ruling class there were like, no. So now humans are like toiling. And these people, the Kasat, are scary spider people. So yeah, if you like gross
Oh,
sound
sick.
effects, come on.
Hell
by.
yeah.
Amazing.
All right.
That sounds dope.
Dylan.
Howdy, I'm Dylan. I have been playing Nick, and I'm Super Dylan everywhere on the internet. You should be listening to the Atomless. It's the best podcast of all time. It's a Starfinder show. I'm in it. Matt's in it. It's fantastic. You can get it on all the podcasty places. If you're going to Big Bad Con at the end of this month, you should come to the things that I'm in, which is an art stream with the great, wonderful, extremely talented, extremely knowledgeable Nala Wu. And I will also be on the live version of TRPG, that's TEA TRPG, on Sunday morning. And I think that's it. Otherwise, just vibing, and that's the end.
Also, Dylan has been promoting that they are on Cameo. If you
Oh,
want fun
I'm on
things with
Cameo.
word.
Yeah, I am on Cameo. You can make me say things, which is ethically dubious, and I love it. I will do anything for money. Yeah. Please, I have no shame, no sense of cringe.
All right, Luna.
That's me. I am and continue to be Luna, and you can usually find me on the first Sunday of the month over on my Twitch channel, hosting Tales from the Tavern, which is a TTRPG talk show where chat asks all of the questions, and it is a good time. We just had an episode this past Sunday night, and it was great. We had some really awesome, insightful conversation around trauma dumping at your table, which was really kind of interesting. It just so happened that one of the people that we had on was is a mental health provider, so it was kind of a neat insight there. So yeah, if you want to ask us all kinds of goofy questions like your favorite centaur fact, or you know, other things like what flavor is a gelatinous cube and can you drink a water elemental, feel free to swing by, and you can find us there the first Sunday night of the month. Otherwise, you can find me occasionally writing stuff on the website Shadowmain, SHADOMAIN, or you can also find mini interviews over there as well. So check that out.
Rex says no centaur facts.
We did not actually answer that question the other night. We skipped it.
It's all right. I asked a bunch of questions.
You did.
I
We answered your
understand.
other two and
You did.
Skipped that one.
Wise choices were made. All right, Matt.
Hello, beautiful, wonderful people. Thank you so much for riding with the Hellborn again. I'm obsessed with this crew of idiots. I think it's great. You can find me in many different places. There is here every week. Obviously, you know that. Oh my god, I've just realized the places that I am has been lessened because I was, important fact, was on a show called Blood Island. However, with Blood Island, which is a Love Island themed Monster Hearts game where we all played Love Island, and it was great. I played 3 goblins in a trench coat. It was the penultimate episode yesterday, and in the vote off, I got voted off because my character turned into an extremely toxic heel. So it was like the arc of my character like kind of came to an end where no one wanted to like couple up with them because all they were was power hungry, and it was great. I super recommend going to just go watch it, and also there's like a reunion episode happening in a little bit in like next month. But aside from that, I also do The Adamless, which is the show that Dylan's in. It's fine. I'm joking.
You suck. It's amazing.
Dylan said it was the best
I
show ever.
will actually kill you.
But also, one of the arguably the main thing I'm doing is that my friends Abby, who's Abs Kelly, and also Chaotic Bonnie, who is Depth, they have decided to make a fundraiser to get me to PAX Unplugged, which is a big convention. So I'll also be there. And if you follow me on Twitter, then there'll be some information about me being there, because hopefully I'll be able to save up. I got a message today of Abby being like, I've booked your hotel, so you already have it. So now you kind of have to come. So that's fun. Anyway, that is me.
That's fair. And
That's me.
Matt's goal is visible right here.
I fucking hate asking for money. It's like my fucking nightmare. But yeah, it's about 750 pounds, which is about 1,000 Canadian dollars, to get me there. And then when I'm there, I'll be on panels. I'll probably host a game. There might be something, Dylan. Maybe, don't know if we can talk about it.
No, wait. We're waiting.
Redacted things.
We're waiting. Redacted.
Yeah, there's stuff.
Yeah.
Cool
There's
things
stuff
about me.
brewing.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it.
Okay.
That's me.
All right. And Najra.
Hey everyone, I'm Najra. I played Z. And as for AP, you can only find me here. I don't play much, but you can find me as Natural Creations on most social media. I'm a professional cosmaker, and I have ready to ship wear costumes, commissions, and so on. So if you're looking for a cosplay, I'm here for you. And that's basically it.
Alright. And I am Matt. I have been your game master for the evening, not to be confused with the other Matt playing Captain Bailey. However, I will also be at PAX Unplugged if you are looking for fun folks to do fun things and
Yo.
tell stories.
That's
Me
cool.
too.
I'm actually showing up for the whole
Yo!
weekend this time and not just a day because I want to see people.
No way, that's so exciting. Actually, that is so hype. Holy crap.
So, thank you to everybody for joining us. We will see you back here next Tuesday to find out what happens and if this Cripply can catch our crew.
Nah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.